Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so today's episode, I think I was going to do something a little bit off where we were headed at before. We're still making progress on the projects that we are focusing on. So first I want to start with, we look at the Kestrel. She's got lots of beacons. We see the Beacon 2, we see the Suzy, we see the Medium 2 antenna, then we see the drone's antenna. That's a lot of information. So what I want to try to do is, let's take, I'm inside the captain's chair of the Kestrel, and I think we go through here and work with showing some of this stuff. Let's see, does that work up for that? Oh, that does. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful there, Havoc. Alright, so we're going to just, that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to go through and we're going to turn a few of these things off. We don't need to see so many of them. Specifically, one of the ones I want to change is these. Oh, no, medical room, actually. Do need to change that. We need to say the med room. Because we need to know which med room we'd be spawning in, right? So we're going to turn off the antenna because we don't need to see the antenna. The beacon we need to change as well, because the beacon's supposed to say Kestrel, not Beacon 2. So I think this is what we want to just see. And we'll turn her radius all the way up so we don't lose her. And alright, so that's good. And now we need to go and take care of the other guy manually. So actually, wait, no we don't. We'll take care of that from here. So I need to do is not use my mouse. I'm gonna end up smacking the rear of the deck of that. Actually, let's bump away just a touch so we don't. Come in here. Go up here to small ship. And first of all, we need to give this a designation. Call it the micro D, and call this one the Andrea. The reason I'm going to do that is broadcasting needs to stay on. I didn't know that. Oh, I'm new to that. Either that or renaming it did it. I'm not sure. Let's find out. So I named it Deandra. That's one of Susie's grandchildren. A couple of you guys had mentioned that anything we produce out of the Susie be named after her kids or grandkids. So I went grandkids. She has a lot more grandkids, and so. That's one of them. So that'll be the Andrea. So let's come up here. I guess we need to have it on. I mean, that's kind of annoying. Alright, well. I guess it is what it is. I mean, if we can't get around it, we can't get around it. So, I mean... okay. Well, I mean, we could add a resource harvester. You know, we could use them, you know, manufacture a drone, fly it out, use it, bring it back, and then harvest it back. That's... seems like a lot of waste. Which brings me to this next part of the build that I want to work on is I've got these oh, it's a thruster. I was like, why is that one different? So I got these panels laid out, and so I wanted to wire them up for you guys. So that's kind of where I wanted to go with this episode. So I added some cool lights here, and I put in our button panels. So the idea is that, remember I said we'll put 4 here and 4 there, and I'll have 2 of them to control 4 of them, but the room is not shaped for that to make it look right. So what I did was I'm going to put 3, and so we'll go 1, 2, and 3, and then the 4th button will be all of them on and off. And the same thing we'll do over here. 1, 2, and 3, and the 4th one will be all of them on and off. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and start wiring these up. So to make this a little bit easier on us, what we're going to do is this. We're going to come up here, and we're actually going to break them. Just like that. Just enough to show them as incomplete, so we can tell which ones are which. I know there's the show on HUD thing, but this is just easier, I think. This is part of the process on how I'm doing a lighting on the station, is I will put all the lights in, but I only fix and name them in groups. So as I put lights on the station, you know, I'll put 100 lights down, but only 10 of them I will leave working, and I will go rename those 10 for that area, and then I'll turn them all off, then go to the next section, and so on and so forth. So this is going to be group 1. So let's come over to it here. I haven't actually used these buttons before. This is my first time. So we need to make a group for them first. So let's come over here. And I think they're under mag. Yes, mag pad. So we can grab that one. You can see how they're all jumbled up. I guess if I put them together and as I build them according to how I want them to, they would show up in here in that order, but yeah. So let's save that group. We're gonna unlock them all. So now we should look up and he's unlocked. Yep, that is correct. So now we come over here, hit K, grouping, magpad group 1. No, I guess I drag it there, huh? So switch lock. There we go. So now we hit this. Locked. Unlocked. Sweet. Alright. So next up we do groups 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to alternate, and I will see you on the other side. So see you in a few seconds. Alright, so we're back. Just a little note observation if you guys start to use this mod. Remember I ground them down to swap between them, right? Well, they remember the state that they were in before they were ground down. So I welded this back up, and this came back locked. So a little positive note there. So just thought I'd share. So I didn't wire them up, so I'm going to share. This one's going to be an auxiliary. So as we needed to do things around the ship, we're going to use it for such. I like open and close that door. You know, now that'd be this button right here. So we can open and close that main back door. So, alright, so we're going to go ahead and wire this up. So this will be group 2. Let's see here, pad group 2. Goes there. That's going to be switch lock, yep. Pad group 3. Switch lock, and then master group 1. Mag Master 1. That will be toggle on off. Yep. Okay, so we can go like this now. So now they're all off. Now we can hit this one, turn them all on. Alright. That's working out pretty slick. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing over here. So this will be 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. So let's go to groups. We're going to go 4. Oops. 5. And 6. And then master group 2. Mag master 2. Yep. Okay. So now all those are activated as well, the same way as these. So in all actuality, we're going to go like this. Come in here, K. Oh, okay. So what we need to do is we need to change this to go to here. There we go. So I come up here. That's better. So in all actuality, we need to put this guy. Whoa, isn't there adapters raw? I guess I did turn them off that that time I was seeing about doing that. So trying to see if that I can see that light turn on above us. So I guess not. Let's go ahead and turn this inertial adapters back off. And what's going on here? I really wish in that right hand corner menu where it says maglock pad, it would tell you the name of that. So this one and this one should be the ones turning on. You know, I know it's wrong. Watch. Okay. We're learning together. That's right. Let's see here. So let's go down to the mags. And we don't need the groups. We're just going to do it like this. So here to here. We're going to toggle them on off, and I bet you they're on. There they go. For some reason, I don't know what it is. Some of the mods, I don't know what it is. I think the game's early access. We all know that. But there's something else where the mods, when you use a mod in your ships and stuff, just fair warning, some of them you have to turn them on and off before they work. No idea what it is. It's a pretty common thing between different modders, is this is how they're reacting. So let's turn our jetpack off, land, and we just turn around, hit T, boom, he's locked in place. All right, so that works. I'm gonna try over there as well. We're gonna go ahead and just for grins, we're going to do it over there as well. Just make sure we're up to par on what's going on. So let's go ahead and grab the micro. Come on. Come on, Andrea. Let's see, control panel. Control, camera. Turn our inertial dampers back on. Let's see here. So we should start seeing, yeah, see, we start seeing lights. That's cool. We're all up and running. That's kind of cool. You know what? I think, oh man, that'd be awesome to replace these on our runway. I won't put this back over here though. Alright, so we're going to take off our inertial dampeners. And we're going to lock this down. Could have come forward quite a bit more, huh? That's fine. He's only ship in the fleet of drones right yet. So as we get more ships, we will make sure we can dock them a little bit cleaner. Actually, one of the things I did want to test is, remember I was talking about docking them like bats, you know, kind of like tail up. So let's do that real quick, because I think it'll look a little bit cooler. Let's see. Inertial dampers are on. Yep, there we go. So there's two ways we can do it. We can do it like this. So we come nose in until it touches. So in theory, he could take up just this one corner of a pad. I'm trying to get all nice and squared up here. And, whoa. Alright, I think the drill is into the floor. I gotta look at this. No, it's good. So yeah, we could dock them like this in theory. So let's see here. Yeah, see. But I would spin it around to have the tail end that's square up against the floor. So I'm just gonna leave him like that for now. We're not doing anything as far as moving the Kestrel right now, but yeah, that definitely made some improvement on the inside of the Kestrel. But yeah, I'm thinking those would be kind of cool over here on the instead of the blinking lights. I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure, to run along here. So as a ship come along, they would go clink, 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 clink. They would auto sense and light up. That'd be kind of cool. Oh man, for any of you modders out there, combine a sensor and a light to be one thing. You know, just have it be a little bit bigger, obviously, but to where when a ship flew over, it would automatically light itself up. That'd be kind of cool. Have it detect players and everything just like a normal sensor does. So then, like, when you walked into a room, just the light turned on. I mean, why do we have to have this giant smoke detector looking thing? I mean, this is what, 2077, and we forgot how to make motion sensor lights. So a little sarcasm there, but no, modder. If there's a modder out there who's watching my channel, totally make it happen, and you make it stable. I will use it a ton in my builds. Still wait for that laser pointer too. I want a laser pointer on my ship so I can get some depth perception. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's look at trying to redo this, because you know, you guys have been talking about how we can't see what's going on, and this beautiful piece of glass artwork we made. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and go in here, grab us some light panel, grab this color. We want that white to shine, and we need steel plates. I don't think we have any in here. I'm pretty sure we're out of steel plates. Yeah, there's a ton in the Kestrel though, so we're gonna run over there real quick, grab steel plates. Coming in hot, coming in hot. Oh, almost made it. Let's drop some of these large steel tubes. Oh, some metal grids. Really? 191, huh? That's all you're gonna give me? I'm gonna end up needing those, watch. Alright, 400 is better. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we need to come up with a better docking solution for the Kestrel too. I'd like to do a nose-in style, where it's like shaped for the nose of the Kestrel kind of thing, but I'm not sure how to go about doing that. Okay, this is in the way. And I'm out of steel plates or room in my inventory. I already do that. Why did I do that? Okay, Havoc. So this is going to come across like so. Gimme. Gimme. Alright. Alright, so that's going to come across like so. Do I want to come down one more? I'm not sure yet. We have to here though. So now we'll do it like that. That'll be fine. Not where I wanted that. Alright, so go away. So we're gonna weld this up so I can go grab those steel plates without floating around. Okay, so steel plates, where are you? Okay. So what I'm doing this for is because I want to kind of give like this little shadow boxing effect to the glass to bring attention to it on that wall. This wall will probably be different color. Not sure yet. As for colors and stuff, you know, like there's a couple panels in there that are different colors and stuff like that. There's literally going to be a section where I'm going to go around and paint everything. So bear with me on that, guys. It'll get better. It really will. So I think we're going to come down from here. I'm not going to do a lot of welding on this. I just wanted to get some inventory space in case I make a mistake. I don't want something getting ground down and just falling off into oblivion. So, okay, we're going to come down here like that, and so I had talked about making a room up here to put all that stuff in. I might just do it back here instead. It'd be a little bit easier to do logistically to bring those pipes straight along on the inside of this wall right here. So I'll probably bring it back to, I don't know, about here. Because it'll give us enough room to make some other kind of rooms inside of here. So let's go with that. Sure. It's whimsical fun, guys. And girls. We already know we have Mr. and Mrs. Sarah, so we know that we got a couple girls watching, right? So, let's see here. Oh, come on now. Alright, so we're going to bring this back to probably... Does that look good? Yeah, I think that looks good right there, actually. Because I guess there's plenty of room to do stuff inside here. So, we're going to bring this down now. So, why am I doing this? I'm doing this to get rid of this. This is going to go away. In its place, we are going to put some assemblers. A bank of them. And... Okay, where are you, Mr. Container? A few of these. Our favorite little container, the slim cargo container. So, how do I plan on doing this? Well, kind of the same way I'm going to do the chandelier, but just not as fanciful. I'm going to go ahead and put a slim cargo container down. Like so. I'm going to put... Let's see here. Is that going to be fun? I think I need to build this over there, so I know I have enough room to do this. Let's see, because I can always make a little bit more room by bringing in the Reaper or our little Andrea micro drone and carving this room out a little bit. So, okay, what I want to do is I want to have a cargo container in the back. So, like so. There we go, like so. Have it as far back as I can, like so. And then I'm going to put conveyor tube. Conveyor. Like this. An assembler on the front. Like this. Right side up though. I think I'm right side up. And then another another container. Like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pipe them all together in a line. I probably will put a tube between them. Just, I like the one with the stand on it. This guy. So I'll probably put these between them just so we have some segregation, a little bit of space. And then what I'll end up doing is I'll prioritize each one of the assemblers. So each assembler is going to be making one item, well, give or take. And then the containers will hold product based upon... Actually, you know what? I just thought about that. You don't need that. You don't need that up there. All we need are these. So what I can do, though, just for the shenanigans it'll cause, is we'll do this and facade the rest of this. We'll put something across here so you won't see the containers. You're just going to see this. I'll work it out. Bring you guys along on the way. This is going to allow us to make specific items, and then we'll have a group of assemblers that'll just be like this guy right here. All he's going to do is make steel plates. He'll make steel plates until this cargo container is full and his inventory is full, and then stop, basically. So yeah. And then we'll have a room back here to do this in. So that will be this room. Alright, so that will be like that. We'll probably put another door right here to lead into this. So we're going to go ahead and leave that open. Like so. So another door so we can get into here. Really like these cargo doors. I need to make sure our cars fit through here. I'm going to probably make a couple more just to put them around the base so they look like we're doing something. That sounds bad, doesn't it? So for now, what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and take one of these, put it here, and we're going to weld it up, and we're going to get it online, and we're going to transfer everything out of this guy and put it into there. So yeah, that's going to be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that off camera, actually. You guys don't want to watch me doing that. So hopefully when we guys come back, we will not see this behemoth of a container here anymore. So how much is he holding right now? 560. How much does one of these hold? These hold 468. So we trimmed the fat on this guy. We could probably just move it into this. So we'll take care of that off camera though, and then start getting the piping all finished up. This will go away. This will look a little bit different. I'll probably move that terminal to the side. So we're out here. It'll probably be like right above this chair. Someplace over here. Because this needs to get closed off the rest of the way and stuff still. So, alright. So that's it for now. I'm signing off. It's Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.